Imagine you are driving a car and you see a small puddle ahead. Do you slam on the brakes, swerve dramatically, or just drive through it? In project management, sometimes the most effective response to a challenge is not to fight it, but to acknowledge it and move forward. This approach is called risk acceptance, and it is a powerful tool in a project manager's toolkit. So, how do project managers use risk acceptance? Project managers use risk acceptance as a deliberate and strategic decision to acknowledge a specific project risk without actively pursuing mitigation or transfer strategies. It is a conscious choice to understand a potential threat, and then decide that the best course of action is to do nothing to change its probability or impact, or to simply develop a contingency plan should it occur. The core reason project managers choose risk acceptance stems from a careful cost-benefit analysis. Sometimes, the cost of implementing a mitigation strategy, like purchasing insurance or developing a complex workaround, might actually be higher than the potential financial or schedule impact if the risk were to materialize. Other times, the probability of a risk occurring is so low, or its potential impact so minor, that expending resources on it would be inefficient and divert attention from higher priority issues. Furthermore, there are situations where no valuable or cost-effective mitigation strategy exists, leaving acceptance as the only practical option. It is about optimizing resources and ensuring the project team's efforts are focused where they will yield the greatest benefit. Implementing risk acceptance effectively involves a clear process. First, the project manager must thoroughly identify the risk, understanding its nature, potential triggers, and possible consequences. Next, a detailed analysis of its probability and impact is conducted. This helps quantify the potential exposure. After evaluating all possible mitigation or transfer options, and their associated costs and benefits, the project manager makes an informed decision to accept the risk. This decision is then formally documented, often in a risk register, along with the rationale and any triggers that would prompt a re-evaluation or activate a contingency plan. This structured approach ensures that acceptance is not a default or an oversight, but a well-reasoned strategic choice. This calculated approach often distinguishes between passive and active risk acceptance. Passive acceptance simply means doing nothing, perhaps due to a lack of awareness or a belief that the risk will not happen. Active acceptance, on the other hand, involves a conscious decision to accept the risk, but often includes establishing a contingency reserve or a fallback plan to address the impact if the risk occurs. This pre-planned response ensures that acceptance does not mean unpreparedness. It is about understanding that not all risks requiring proactive intervention and that strategically allocating resources is key to project success. Effective project managers understand that acceptance is not giving up, but rather a sophisticated element of their comprehensive risk management plan. By strategically employing risk acceptance, project managers optimize project resources and maintain focus on critical path activities. This thoughtful approach allows them to avoid overspending on minor risks, enabling more agile responses to unforeseen challenges. Ultimately, it builds project resilience and ensures that every decision, even the decision to do nothing, contributes positively to achieving project objectives efficiently and effectively.